Hey guys, Siddharth Rachak here. Welcome to this special video where I'm going to go deep and teach you copywriting secrets. In fact, in this video, I'm going to go deep into these elements. I'm going to share with you the 3 concepts that are very important if you're somebody who wants to get good at copywriting. 2 is I'm going to share with you 9 secrets. Okay, if you're just here, just hit the like button there and just show me some love if you're just hopping in right now for this particular video. And I'm going to share with you more than 8 resources for you to become great at copywriting. And at the end of it, I'm going to give you a gift which is worth $297, which is one of my courses on copywriting for those of you who stay till the end, and there's a way that how you should get it. But before that, I want to first of all find out how many of you here are good at copywriting, or are you average at copywriting, or are you not good at copywriting? Just type in the comment box. What is your level of expertise when it comes to copywriting? Yes? Awesome. Just type that in the comment box. I would like to know. If you're an expert, just type expert. If you're average, just type average. If you're a novice, you're just starting off, just type starter or whatever. Let me read some comments over here. We have people from all over. Okay. So we have Shiv Prasad who says he's average. Ramesh is saying he's not so good. We have Deepak who's not so good in copywriting, not so good. Harsha. That's okay. No problem. Because what I'm going to share with you is within the next 30 days, if you actually follow the template, what I'm going to give you today, you will be able to get up to speed. Okay. Some of you are average over here. Some of you are brand new to copywriting. Okay, good stuff. So let's dive straight in. Okay, so in today's segment, like I mentioned, I'm going to be covering the 3 important concepts of copywriting. Even though I have a course, Copywriting Mastery, which I've actually launched on my platform, I'm taking elements from there, but I'm going to share with you the essence of that course. Okay, and so I'm going to go into the 3 concepts. I'll share with you the 9 secrets when it comes to how you can use your words to increase your income, how you can use words to increase your influence, and use your words to increase your impact online, as well as I'll be sharing with you all a bunch of resources. Okay, so let's get started. So the first point I want to mention is, let's dive in and go straight. Words can transform people's hearts. Words can influence people's minds. And how many of you here believe so? Just type I believe in the comment box that words have a power to shift people's thinking if you know how to use it the right way. Okay. And I'll tell you there are different kinds of copywriting, but when it comes to words, I'll tell you, like, let's look back in the history of time. Some of the world's greatest speeches, like the Martin Luther King speech, I Have a Dream speech. If you've heard the John F. Kennedy speech, even though it was a small 30-minute speech, that actually transformed the entire society. And if you even have seen the movie The King's Speech, right? Even there, the people who have actually written those words, they would have really thought a lot about it. And then of course, when a leader comes and brings it out, it really creates an impact in the society. Okay. So words have a lot of power. And if you know how to use it in the right way, you can really use it, you can really use it to impact people's lives. Whereas on the other side, you also have many of these marketers, typical marketers who use words, who use all the methods and techniques to make it really attractive to sell their products or services. But at the end of it, when somebody buys that product or service, they get into this buyer's remorse. They feel like, okay, the marketing was so good, but the product is not so good. So it is very important not to just be equipped on the skills of copywriting, but the important principle is for you to be able to create an impact and value after you use these techniques to actually get people in, okay, to get them into your world. Otherwise, it's going to be like a buyer's remorse. You'll just be known as a marketer, but not really somebody who's giving value to your marketplace. Okay. So having said that, let's come back to the mind map over here. The second concept I want to share is that the mastery of copy is mandatory if you want to succeed online. You look at any of the best marketers in the world today, some of the biggest influencers in the world today, they know how to use words. Okay. If you look at guys like Jay Shetty and all, the way that he grew up was because he used to do stuff with Huffington Post, and he was like a journalist kind of a guy who actually knew how to use words. And this is just one example. Look at anybody else. Even if you look at people in the offline world and seminar world, I come from the personal development world, say like T. Harv Eker, okay? He is a brilliant copywriter. He has scripted his entire training program, Millionaire Mind Intensive, everything sitting in an ashram, okay, in the US. I'm not sure, many of you may or may not know this, but he is a brilliant copywriter, but who channelized the words to really put that into something magical, and now it's transforming so many people's lives. Okay, so we have T. Harv Eker. You look at Joe Vitale. Look at all the people in the personal development world. Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich. Earl Nightingale. He was a radio, presenter, and he studied so many, success principles and all of that stuff. Look at Jack Canfield. I said success principles, so that name came up to my mind. All of them are great at writing. They're good at using words. Okay, they're good at using words. Yeah. So now that is the power of words. How many of you here believe that words have power? All of you just type words have power in the comment box. Yeah, I would like all of you to do that. Type words have power. That's the first concept. I want this to go deep into your minds. Yeah, type words have power. Now let's come to the third concept that I wanted to share is this. Nobody is a born copywriter. Okay, nobody is a born copywriter, which means that it is a skill that can be mastered. Okay, it's a skill that can be mastered, and the more and more you do it, it's like exercising a muscle in the gym. I always give this example, even when it comes to doing videos like this. Many of you who do not have any idea about this, the more and more you do it, the better you get at it. Okay, right now, if you look at my track record of what I've done till this point, I've done easily over 500 webinars on videos, but I've written thousands and thousands of emails. In fact, just to give you all an idea, the number of sent emails, of course, the emails that I've reached are many, a lot of people. I've written thousands of emails, but which has been sent. Let me just share my screen so that you guys can see it. This is the number I'm talking about. Okay, 28.8 million emails have been sent. Okay, so I've got a huge email base, and I've written thousands of emails. It has reached 28.8 million. So that's the number of emails that's gone out. So which means to say that when I got started, I was really not as good at it. Even now, I cannot say that I'm good at it. Having said that, there's always the next level to keep moving towards. I'm always aspiring to get better at whatever I'm doing. So it is a lifelong journey. It is not something that you end and say that, okay, now I'm a copywriter and I'm very good at what I do. There's always going to be the next level. Okay. So these are the three concepts I want to share with you when it comes to copy. That words can transform people's minds. Mastery of copy is mandatory for success in the digital age, because you're going to be using words in the form of text, words in the form of videos, and even in the podcasts and stuff. Again, it's all to do with words. And then we come to this one, which is no one is a born copywriter. So now let's get into the 9 secrets. The 9 secrets I'm going to reveal one by one. Okay. So the first secret I want to reveal to you is the foundation element. So when it comes to copywriting, there are 2 kinds of copywriters. You would have the typical copywriters who are the creative copywriters, like what we would learn in school, and creative copywriting. It's more to do with creative stuff, and most of the ad agencies and stuff, they actually go into that. They use puns and they use different kinds of creative stuff to to tickle people's minds. And that's one category of copy, which is, I would call it under creative copy or entertainment based copy. Okay. There's another category of copywriting, which is what marketers use. Can any of you tell me what is that style of copywriting called? Let's see how many of you can make a guess on this. Type in the comment box. What is the terminology used for the kind of copy that marketers use? Let's see if you guys can get it. Okay. Waiting for a few. Okay, thank you, Upendra. He's saying you're fantastic. Yes. Awesome. Let's see if you can guess quickly. What is the style of copy? Okay, I'm going to bring it up. So it's not persuasive. Shiv Prasad is saying persuasive copywriting. No, it is not that. Somebody is saying convincing. No, it is not convincing. Jingle. No, it is not jingle. Ghostwriting. That's a totally different thing. It is nothing to do with copywriting as a concept. Okay. It's not advertising. It is not digital marketing. It is not persuasive copywriting. And Gaurav Bharadwaj, you are a winner on this answer. Okay. All of you just type direct response in the comment box. Direct response copywriting is the word that's used. Yeah, even Nazim, you got it. Yeah, Nazim, you got it. So direct response copywriting, it is a science. It is an art and science. So what is the direct response? It's very simple. If you're writing something, it has to evoke a response. So if you're writing an ad, if you're posting something on social media, if you're writing an email, if you are writing a blog post, it has to evoke a response from the readers for them to take some kind of an action. The action can either be in the form of writing a comment or sharing the post or even buying a product. Okay, and there's also copy that can be used in sales letters. Even that's also direct response copywriting, which actually taps into the emotions of the person, makes people feel the emotions what you want them to feel, and then to make them take an action at the end of that. And some of the world's most powerful direct response copywriters have been the ones who used to be on these, how many of you have seen these teleshopping network ads like late in the night? Teleshopping network, they will show and it'll keep going on and on and on. They'll talk about that product, and at the end of it, they'll give some special number and special offer for them to buy that product, and they have to call and buy. All of these ads have been scripted by direct response copywriters. And this originally started in the US during the downtime when it was not prime time TV. The TV channels used to monetize by giving these kind of slots to these these kind of companies, and these companies used to make a lot of money, much more money than the prime time slots, whatever used to happen, because they had a whole these genius copywriters who used to write the copy for those kind of teleshopping ads in those days. And that evolved, the media evolved from there into today. Now it started off with sales letters. We had sales letters. I'm talking from 2005, 2006, that era. People used to write this long form sales letter copy. Then that sales letter went into the form of a funnel. And the funnel is nothing but a sales letter, but it's just like broken into different segments, different stages of the funnel. And then that entire copy got, transformed into the video media. And then, now it's into multiple other medias. Okay. So let's come back to the concept over here. When it comes to copywriting, to set the foundation, the first foundation is that copywriting and music is very, very similar. Okay, and I'll tell you in what way. Since I'm a musician, I can relate with this, because music is an activity which is both left brain and right brain. So the left brain is the logical brain, where there needs to be structure. There has to be a progression to it. And then the right side of the brain is the creative side of the brain. So the creative side is also what invokes the emotions and the heart stuff. Okay. So it is heart and head put together. Now, even copywriting, if it is only written very in a logical format, then it won't really connect with the audience. It has to be both logical, and it has to have head and heart both together. Okay. All of you just type head and heart in the comment box. So this concept goes straight into your mind. Okay. So music is left brain and right brain, and that's how I look at copywriting also. Second concept is copywriting is about establishing a deep connection with your reader. And it's not just about sharing facts or sharing information, but making them feel that as they go through it. Okay. So you'll understand more later on when I go into the details. Next is, I want to mention that diamonds are created under pressure. So what is this? What's this concept? You are not going to be good at copywriting when you get started, but you can become a diamond. You can become such a valuable copywriter the more and more you put pressure on yourself in a positive way for you to write copy on a daily, weekly, monthly basis. And now is the best time in the history of the world for you to sit and write copy or study copy, go more into the depth of it. So in the next 20 days, 30 days, you can actually be able to deliver powerful messages with a structure to it. So I'm not only going to give you a framework today, which you can use on the different types of copy you can write, but the more important thing is you'll be able to see that result instantly. Okay. In fact, at the end of today's session, I'll give you a simple exercise for all of you to do, and you'll start to see magic happen on your social media when you post. Okay. Number 4 is you got to study great copywriters, and I'll share this with you at the end. I'm going to refer 2 names of people that I follow who I really admire and model when it comes to copywriting. These are one of the greatest copywriters in the history of the world. I'll tell you more about them towards the end. And number 5 is, even though you are looking at different copywriters, please do not rip them off. Okay. In other words, you have to develop your own writing voice. You have to develop your own style the more and more and more you do it. Okay. So these are the 5 foundational elements. The first secret of becoming a good copywriter is to set your foundation keeping these principles in mind. Okay. Shall we go to the second secret? Just type secret 2 in the comment box. Type secret 2 in the comment box, and I'll jump into the second secret. Yeah. So the second secret is, if you want to become a good copywriter, you need to understand that there are not 4, what I've titled in this on this thumbnail over here, but there are 5 formats of copy. Okay. How many formats? There are 5 of them. And please make note of this. The first format of copy, let's jump in and let me show you. The first format is email copy. There's a different way to structure your words for emails, and I've tested thousands of emails that I've written. I'll tell you what works. 2 is ad copy. 3, blog copy. 4th, social media copy, whatever you're writing on social media. And number 5 is you're looking at sales letter copy. So if you're going to be writing a sales page and long form sales page, but all of them will involve the same kind of elements, but the way that you use the words and the way that you structure the copy will slightly differ from one format to the other. Okay. So now let's jump into the secret number 3. Secret number 3 is content research. So once you know that there are different types of copy that's there, I'm going to now give you some steps on how you can go and do the right research before you start writing. Okay. So when it comes to content research, there are 7 resources that you can use. The first resource is very, very simple. You can go to Google and search for stuff. So for example, let me go and show you how I do the research on Google. It seems like a very logical thing, right? Okay, just go and do research on Google, but I'll show you how it is done. So let's say I want to go and write an article on, let's say I want to find out some good copy ideas on how to have more energy in the body. Okay, so I'll just type how to have more energy. Look at this. I've just typed how to have more energy. Okay, and you see the number of options Google is popping up. How to have more energy after 60, how to have energy and motivation, how to have more energy after work in the morning. So I'm just going to type how to have more energy, and look at this. The topic is going to be on energy, but when you're going to do any kind of research, I'm just going to show you on Google, but I'll give you all the other tips later on. You will see that the first ranking articles on Google, they actually have very good copy. That means they know how to grab the attention of the reader. So for example, if you're going to be doing a blog post or a video on how to have more energy in your body, look at the first one. There's something called 9 tips to boost your energy naturally, Harvard Health. Okay, now it's like that's ranking number first. Now it'll be tough for you to outrank that article, but still you can use that as a good swipe. A swipe is you can maybe have 11 tips to boost your energy in a natural way. Now that is a good title headline, and you're not copying the exact headline of what you're seeing here, but you're getting an idea from that. You're making, instead of 9 tips, you're making it 11 tips, or you can say 11 hacks to boost your energy in a natural way. Now that becomes a very clickable headline for a copy. Yeah, all of you just type super hack in the comment box. See, it's very easy for me to say go and do your research on Google, but I'm actually showing you the aesthetics of how I do it. Okay, because if something is ranking on Google, that means in Google's eyes they have all of these things check marked in green in Google's eyes. And of course you can go and look at many other headlines. So I always look at headlines and I look at how I can take ideas from there. And if I want to go inside this, I can also go and see the article and see how they've actually entered the article. Like go to the store and you'll see a multitude of vitamins, herbs, and energy boosters. Okay, let's close this. And it says some are okay. So if you see here, they are making you visualize what you would normally do, and then they have given those steps over here on all the different tips that they have over here. So what I've done is let's come back to the mind map. The first way on how you can do research is go on Google and pull up patterns of content which are having a good clickable factor. And what you can do is you can maintain a simple text document and just copy and paste all of these catchy headlines that you want. And this is what copywriters use. We use a file called a swipe file. All of you type in the comment box swipe file. It's very important for all of you to have a swipe file just so that you can get inspiration. So whenever I'm randomly browsing, I'm going through different stuff, anything grabs my attention, I just copy that headline, put it up into my swipe file. And every time I want to go back before I write a headline, I just go and look at all the swipe headlines that I have, and I'll get some patterns out of it. And see, and the more and more you start to internalize these swipe files, then after a span of time, you don't even need those swipe files. It gets into your system and it'll start to come naturally from you, because you'll know what words to use and what order to use and what is catchy, what is not catchy. So, some of the best marketers in the world are the ones who have maintained swipe files and who have really got inspiration from other good copywriters. So the second place you can go and do research is answerthepublic.com. Note down this link, and this is where you can go and type in particular questions, and it'll spit out a lot of questions that people are asking on any particular topic. So if I go and type there, more energy in the body, it'll give me all the different questions that people are asking around that, and you can use that to get some ideas on content. Number 3 is BuzzSumo. You can note down this resource. Is very cool resource. You can just go and type in whatever topic there, and this tool will pull out the highest shared articles on the planet when it comes to that particular topic. So it will give you also some inspiration on what copy they have used, what headline they've used, and how they've really been able to come up on the ranking there. Next is ClickBank. Okay, now how many of you know about ClickBank? Just type I know in the comment box. If you don't know about ClickBank, just type I don't in the comment box. So I'll tell you how to creatively use ClickBank to do some good research work. Okay. Now, for those of you who do not know what is ClickBank, ClickBank is the world's largest, one of the world's largest affiliate marketplaces for you to sell digital products. Okay. And for you to sell other people's digital products. So let's jump into ClickBank. And if you see, a ClickBank is it's an affiliate marketplace. Let's go to the affiliate marketplace over here. And under ClickBank, you have all different kinds of courses and tools and products, digital products, which anyone can register on ClickBank for free and they can become an affiliate. It's one of the affiliate marketplaces. Okay. So let's say I'm going to get into a topic. Let's look at health and fitness itself. Let's go into health and fitness. Now, under health and fitness, there are so many different types of topics over here. So let's go to diets and weight loss. Okay, let's go diets and weight loss. Now here, there are a lot of articles that are there are a lot of products that are there on ClickBank which are doing really well. And the best way to sort this out is by going to popularity and bringing it down to gravity. So ClickBank actually, they rank all the products that you see here based on which ones are selling the highest. Okay. And for example, as an affiliate, if you have to join their platform and promote any of these products, it shows you also how much money you can make per sale when you sell that particular product. So in this case, in this tutorial example, I'm not going to go and tell you how to become an affiliate marketer or anything like that. That's a totally different topic. But from a copywriting perspective, what I like to do is I like to go and read the copy in some of these high gravity landing pages. So for example, Cinderella solution, even that whole hook itself looks pretty good. Cinderella solution. Let's see what it is. I clicked on that link and look at this. Just look at the headline. How one woman discovered the female fat loss code missed by modern medicine and lost 84 pounds using a simple 2-step ritual that 100% guarantees shocking daily weight loss. Now, how many of you are already grabbed by this headline? Yeah, just type awesome in the comment box. Type awesome in the comment box. Now, sometimes it may be over the top, and they're promising something like really huge. Okay. But anyway, you get the point, right? I love to get inspiration from these kind of titles here. So I go in there and I can replace it with whatever I want. Like how one man discovered the e-learning code missed by modern education systems and made so much of money using a simple 5-step process that guarantees shocking weekly income. Okay, I just shifted the same headline, but I tweaked it to my topic. Okay, now you can use ClickBank like this for these kind of ideas. Okay, now even look at this. This is like a exit pop-up. Hold on, don't leave this page. Now you can even use this copy also for whatever you want. Like you can use even this copy for the same kind of page if you're going to be creating one. Let's look at keto diet. Okay, custom keto diet. Get your custom keto diet. Now there's not much copy over here. It's more like a video. But even if you go through this video, you'll realize that they have used some very powerful words in that video, and you can start to pull up patterns and start to fill up your swipe file. Okay. So now all of you know that ClickBank is a place where you can actually find products that people are selling as an affiliate, and the high gravity products they're converting because there are a lot of people who are selling that product, and the person, they're also generating a lot of sales. That's why it's coming under high gravity. So if it is generating a lot of sales, it means that they're doing something right in their copy. They're doing something right in their messaging. So all you should do is go there, look at that, pull up some patterns and come back. Okay. All of you just type gold in the comment box if this one idea was gold for you. Okay. Now let's come to the next part. ClickBank is where you can go and do research. Okay. Number 5 is you can go to this website called swiped.co. Let me show you this website. There's also going to be, if you found the previous example that I gave you was gold, this is going to be diamonds. Okay. I'm going to give you some diamonds now. Now check this out. This particular website has all the top, they have actually, archived all the best copy in the world inside one website. Okay. So all you guys just type diamonds in the comment box. Okay. Now this one is crazy, and I'll tell you why. So let's say they have all different kinds of niches over here. So, or we can also look at all different types. So for example, if I want to write, I want to just type Facebook ads. Okay, I want to go and see Facebook ad copy. I can just click on Facebook ad, and they're given a lot of really powerful pre-written, like Donald Trump campaigns. Okay, some of his copy of his campaigns that he ran for his presidential election, that is there, and many other influencers. Okay, see, this guy, Dan Kennedy is one of the leading copywriters in the world. He's one of the leading geniuses in the space. So we can even go and see what he's done. Just pay $1, get Dan Kennedy's no BS direct marketing book for just $1, shipping included. Now you can use the same headline for your Facebook ads. Get your name's no BS dash book for just 10 rupees, 100 rupees, shipping included. Click here to claim, and you can have the similar kind. Now these are the stuff that actually worked, and they're given all the variations. So the beauty about this website is they've also given the key takeaways on why that ad has worked and why it has not worked. And I've just showed you one example here, which is Facebook ads, but you can go into all niches. Whatever is your niche or topic, let's say you are in the beauty niche, let's go to beauty and see what is there. Now they have taken some of these old ads also. That's like I'm talking about the old newspaper ads that really has converted really big back in the day. Even those ads have been put up here. Let's look at this. Let's look at this new miracle. Look at this. Doctors claim new miracle drug reverses aging process, can prolong healthy life up to 120 to 150 years of age. No harmful side effects, safer than aspirin. And you can see this is like a proper direct response old letter, which was written in 1981. Okay, 1981. You can go and read this because some of the best copy has been already written. Whatever you're seeing now in the online space is just the new media. And some of the world's best copywriters who are there right now, they are going and referring to all this old school copy. Okay. So coming back over here, I know this is going a little bit more in depth, but are you guys loving this? Just type loving it in the comment box. Type loving it in the comment box. Now let's come to the sixth resource, content research. You can go to forums. Okay. And now another, if not forums, you can also go to Quora. Okay. Quora is also like a forum based on what people are asking. Go and type your topic over there, and you'll see which kind of questions are really trending and stuff like that, and that will give you some good ideas on how to write good headlines for your copy. Okay, so this is number 6, and number 7 is creating your own questions document. Like if anyone comes into my coaching system, I actually ask them to create a detailed questions document with over 100 questions. And even today, like this video, what I'm creating is based on one of those questions, is how to become a better copywriter. What is copywriting and how to become a better copywriter was a question which I wanted to address, and I thought I will record this video and do that. So I have more than 100 questions, and you're going to see a lot of my videos coming like this, a lot of Facebook lives and YouTube lives on this particular, on various topics for which I already have the questions ready. Okay. So what you can do is you can make a question document where if you know what are the pain points of your customer, you make a list of at least 100 questions, and that'll keep your mind, and it'll keep your, your juices, your firing, your neurons firing to come up with new ideas on how you can present that information in the most effective way by doing all that research. So imagine now that you have your questions. If you have your questions, you can go to Google, you can go to Answer the Public, BuzzSumo, ClickBank, Swiped, and go and get ideas from all over the place, and then create your own unique way of sharing that information in the form of different words. Okay. So this is still number 3. We have a long way to go in this video. Yeah. Just type BIO in the comment box, bring it on, and let's jump into the 4th concept here. Okay. So now I'm going to jump into email copy, ad copy, blog copy, social copy. Okay. At the end of this this particular video live session, I'm going to give you a $297 gift. I'm going to give you access to my copywriting mastery course worth $297. Just stay till the end and you'll get it. Okay. I'll tell you exactly how to get it. It's not as simple as me just giving you a link and asking you to go and subscribe. You have to do some action step, and only then you can get it. Okay. Okay. So anyway, whatever concepts I'm sharing even in this video is shared in my course. But the only thing is, in my course, I make you do stuff. Okay. Here I'm just giving you the conceptual knowledge. Good. So when it comes to email copy, yesterday I did a special training on email. In fact, if you didn't tune into that, go to my YouTube channel and you'll see, or just type there in the search box, how to build an email list from the scratch. Okay. And you'll find my video in the top 3 or top 5 on YouTube search, and you'll be able to see that video. That's also an in-depth tutorial like this. I'll show you how to, generate leads on, using your emails. So on email copy, there are 5 elements to writing good copy on emails. Okay. And let me see if I can show you first, and then I can reveal the elements of email copy. Okay, so let me just jump into my email system. Let's jump into my email system and see how many. So I had written an email as a part of my sequence. I'm just going to show you some bits. Bits of my email sequence and how I'm able to really connect with people. Okay. Just give me a second. It's just loading on the background. Let's go into sequences. Okay. Good stuff. While it's loading the background, let me just pull up the elements so that we have that all in place. It's a little bit slow on my side right now, but I'll bring it up anyway. So let's come back to the mind map. I'll reveal the elements and I'll come back to it. So the first element of email copy is psychology. You need to understand the psyche of your audience in terms of what do they want, what are their fears, what are their frustrations, what are their aspirations. And all of you would have heard of this time and again, like customer avatar, right? You need to have a customer avatar. You need to know exactly who you're writing for. So psychology is once you know what motivates your audience, what does not motivate your audience, that will become a very powerful way for you to connect with them, okay? Using words on emails. The second part about email is what I've noticed is the format of emails. It needs to have a subject, a very catchy subject, which has a hook. Even today, if you received my email, it is like FB Live, copywriting secrets. That was my subject line, email subject line. Then the third thing I notice about emails when you're writing copy for emails is it has to be focused on one particular theme or topic. Don't have an email which is scattered in multiple things. And another thing which must be a big one for most of you, you may or may not know this, that plain text emails perform like 100 times better than emails that are filled up with images and it looks like some newsletter, like some brochure and things like that. Because all of us are numb to advertising these days. And if you're writing an email, just plain text format, like how you're writing writing to a friend. Hi, first name, great to have you on board. I mean, just write like you're writing to one person, okay? Like your one friend. Plain text, don't have too many images. If you're having an image, it should just be something that represents like, maybe it can be a button or it can just be a selfie image or some photograph or something like that, okay? Don't make it look like a flyer, putting the logo there, having the perfect color and having many things in that email. All that is gone and people don't even open those emails. For how many of you this is new? Just type wow in the comment box. This is new information for you. Yes. Okay. So let me now just jump in and see if my emails are opening up. Yeah, for some reason today it's a little bit sluggish. I'm not able to open my email system. I'll see if I'll come back to it and I'll share with you. Because the thing with emails is the subject line needs to be catchy. In fact, once you get my copywriting course, I will show you the examples of it, what kind of titles will work. You can have even bolded text, all caps text. You can even split test headlines. And even the copy, the words, the body of the email needs to be broken into multiple segments. Don't write big chunk paragraphs. Keep it simple, address one person, use a lot of you words. Like when I use the word you, it's like as if I'm talking to you, okay, as one person. Don't write to an audience, speak to one person. There's some formulas over there, okay. Now let's come to the third part of, the third element of email copy is the follow-ups. Now you can write really good copy in follow-ups and as well as broadcast. There are two kinds of emails. You have follow-up sequences, which are autoresponder sequences, and you have broadcast sequences. So broadcast is what I would do when I have to invite people into a webinar, when I would invite people into a Facebook live session like this. But the follow-ups is something that I've pre-programmed and loaded into the system. It's what I call as an autoresponder. So you can have different copy for follow-ups, different copy for broadcasts. And the best way to come up with, your copy for the follow-ups is to think in terms of a customer journey. Think in terms of a journey. So from a point where your lead is totally skeptical about you to the point that you want to make them really interested in what you're offering them by building trust, value, authority, likability, all of that, you can actually design that entire sequence in the form of multiple emails. So again, it gets into psychology and you programming a sequence where you give them bits of information, where in every piece of information, you're removing different layers of resistance that is there in their head for them to open your emails and stuff like that. Okay. And broadcast is more to, bring them on for whatever you want to share. Okay. So, and number 5 is the action plan. So this action plan is what you'll be getting inside my course. Okay, so I'm not going to give it up right now. The only difference between what I'm sharing right now and what's inside the course is I give you like specific action plans on what you have to do. Okay, so we'll come to that later. Shall we go to add copy? Yes, just type BIO in the comment box. Let's jump into add copy. Okay, so when it comes to add copy, there are also a lot of elements. First is you need to have a very catchy headline for your Facebook ads. You need to have a good description for your ads if you're writing ads on Facebook or Google or any other platform. And number 3 is you need to have body content where this is the format that you can use. Okay, so you break the attention, focus on the problem, give a solution, explain the benefits, arouse some curiosity, and then give them a call to action. So for example, if I had to run an ad on say how to have more energy in the body, okay, I'll bring back that example. So break attention, I'll say, did you know that more than 70% of the people in the world, they struggle from having good energy in their body for them to to do their activities on a daily basis. Okay, so you can actually open up with a question, break attention. Okay, then the biggest problem in today's day and age is that people don't know how to manage their eating habits. They have poor breakfast, they don't know how much water to drink, they don't physically exercise, and all of this affects their energy in the body, and that's what and that's why they're not able to be productive and efficient. But here's a solution. There's a new technology called the energy booster formula, and this formula I'm going to be sharing in my next webinar. Okay, and if you attend this webinar, you're going to be learning 3 things. First is you'll learn what are the foods that actually suck your energy out of your body. 2 is you're going to be learning what are the elements that can help you boost your energy within a matter of a few hours. And number 3 is you'll be given a 30-day action plan on how you can build up your immunity and build up your energy within a span of 30 days. So click on the link below, register for the webinar, and I look forward to meeting you there. Now this is how I would write an ad copy. Following this, how many of you found this template powerful? Just type brilliant in the comment box. Type brilliant, because this really works. It's a very simple template formula, but you need to get into the mood. And some people think that you only have to have like short copy on Facebook ads. You can actually go long form copy. Like long form copy will sometimes you need to be very careful on Facebook ads when you are making any kind of claims that yes, you can lose weight or you can make more money and stuff like that. You have to be very careful when you're with Facebook, when you're trading on those elements. But if you follow this template where you weave in stories and when you weave in a curiosity and explain the benefits, and then when you give a call to action along with a good graphical image or a video explaining the same thing, you can even speak the same thing in the form of a video, then you'll be able to really attract people coming towards you. Okay, and you'll have the right audience also coming to your lead magnet. Okay, so this is an example of ad copy which you can do, body content, and the action plan is what I'm actually going to give you inside that course. Okay, let's just fold these nodes over here. In fact, this mind map is exactly what I go through even in that free course that I'm going to give you. Okay, now let's jump into blog copy. How many of you are bloggers? Just type I am a blogger in the comment box. Let's see how many bloggers are there in the room. Okay, how many of you are bloggers? And how many of you are, let's see if you're a blogger over here. Yeah, Upendra is saying this amazing stuff. Yes, it is. It's amazing stuff. Thank you. Thank you, Joy. Thank you, Jignesh. Thank you, Arup. Thank you, Sandra. Thank you, Sarvanan. Thank you, Neha. Good stuff. Any of you bloggers in the room? If you're a blogger, just type I'm a blogger. So we have Sushil, who's a blogger. Giant blogger. Uma Maheshwar. Okay, inspired by you. Thank you. Okay, Pankaj is a blogger. So all of you who are bloggers, you know exactly like the format on how blogs need to be written. But I'm going to give you like a structure right now. Okay, I'm going to give you a structure on how do you really write copy for blogs. Okay, so let's jump in and let's go in, and I'm going to now take you straight into my blog and share with you some of the articles that I've written, which are long form articles. Okay, so when it comes to blogging, let's go in here and pull this up. So when it comes to blogging, it's all about having a list of keywords. Okay, so the purpose of blogging is not to just journal and write something what's in your mind, but it is to solve a problem of your readers. Just like what I'm doing right now, I'm doing in the form of a video, where I'm going an in-depth video and I'm sharing with you all the elements to writing good copy and becoming a master at copywriting. Okay. So a blog is a place where you write articles, you use words, but you go deep into explaining your article. And we have some top bloggers here in India who are really good. And the approach is making list of the right keywords. And there are a couple of tools that I can recommend. There's Uber Suggestion LSI Graph. Okay. Then you can use, then you have to craft the right headlines. I'm going to give you a couple of resources on this. Okay. Number 3 is you need to have your body content in the form of sub-headlines, sections, and images. And finally, you need to have a call to action at the end, which can link back to your lead magnet. Now, let me show you this practically on a blog post that I've written on my blog. So all of you can see here, this is my blog, which is siddharthrajshekar.com. This is my main website. And let's go down and see one of the blogs. Okay, 15 best affiliate programs. Okay, you should join to start an affiliate marketing business. If you see here, so I'll explain to you the elements over here. So first is the headline: 15 best affiliate programs you should join to start affiliate marketing. So there is a hook in that headline, and if you use numbers in your headline, it always works. Okay, then I've used that same even in my featured image over here. So when you're starting off a blog post, first step is headline, second step is featured image. Then the third step is you need to have a good intro paragraph. So the intro paragraph can be something like this: affiliate marketing is one of the evergreen online income streams. You can say goodbye to 9 to 5 job and make 6 figures per month through a website using affiliate marketing. Here's one of the best affiliate marketing trainings on the planet. I'm pulling them to one of the affiliate programs training that I'm promoting. And then I get into explaining the intro paragraph, and then I have all this entire article. It is a pretty long article. I go section by section by section by section. Okay, so we have section, paragraph, image, section, paragraph, image, section, paragraph, image. You can see it's the same pattern that I'm using, but it's like a long format where I'm going in depth and explaining this. And once I explain all of this, the last part of the blog is conclusion. Okay, so the conclusion is very important for any blog article, where you round up, you connect the dots, and then you give a call to action. Click here to learn how to become a super affiliate. So again, this is an affiliate program that I'm promoting. Okay, so through this one article, I keep getting a lot of people, a lot of passive income coming from here, based on an article that I wrote on affiliate marketing, targeting affiliate marketers who want additional tools for them to grow in their affiliate marketing business. Okay, all of you clear till this point? Just type super clear in the comment box. Now you'll be able to understand whatever I shared in this mind map here. If you see my blog article, I had a catchy headline. I had sub-headlines and sections. And in the section, you can follow this particular format. Like, for example, why is that concept important? What can you do with that concept? How can you implement that? And what if you implement this? Or what if you don't implement this? So many of us, we get stuck in this mindset of how can I write copy? How can I write so much of content? So back to this example of how to have 5 tips to have more energy in the body. Tip number 1, the power of water. So the section can be power of water. Why is water important? What happens when you drink a lot of water? How much water to drink? And what if you don't have water? Now, all of that can be covered in one section. And imagine if I have 5 different sections, 5 different points, and have the right featured image along with it, that becomes a very powerful blog post. And the key is, at the end of it, if you click to a lead magnet, click here to learn the 5 secret or learn the 3 steps on how you can have more energy in your body, register for the free webinar. That's the way that you get people in. Okay. So blog copy also is in this. I'm going to give all of you a resource. Okay. If you just go to Google, okay, this is something which you will thank me for the rest of your life. You guys want this? Just type bring it on in the comment box. You're going to be thanking me for this for the rest of your life. And I would like all of you to just hit the love symbol at least 10 times when this is coming up on the screen. But if you're watching me on Facebook Live, okay. And even if you're watching me on YouTube, just hit the like button over there. Okay. And I'll tell you exactly what, if you go to Google and just type 181 headlines Siddharth, okay, you will see that I have created the first rank that comes is I've made a list of 181 most amazing blog headlines that will get you more clicks. So if you scroll down in this, you will see this is a swipe file. In fact, I go deeper into the 6 components of awesome headlines. I talk about, and I give you a whole list of 181 blog headlines. I've taken this from different places on the internet. It is not my own thing. I'm just acknowledging I'm attributing to all those success, all those really good marketers who have actually put this together. It's more like fill in the blanks, okay? So how to seriously dash that drives dash, okay? Or how to dash in dash easy steps. How to have more energy in your body in 7 easy steps. Okay, or 8 easy steps. When you use odd numbers, it has a more clickable factor. I have 181 headlines like this, swipe headlines. This is all that you need, okay? You don't need, and after this, you can use this tool. There's a tool called Co-Schedule Headline Analyzer. Whatever headline that you've written, you go and type that into this tool, and this tool will tell you, it'll give you a score on how good that headline is. Will people really click that headline or not, okay? Go and check out this tool. It's awesome. There's a link to that. So in this blog post, you'll be able to actually go and, go and check it out for yourself. And then there's a few other, I've given courtesy to where I've taken these headlines from. Okay, there's 12scape and Copyblogger. They are like really powerful resources which you can go and check it out. So the first resource I wanted to give you is this. I think I mentioned both the resources. Let's come back over here. Let me see if there's anything else. Yeah. So go to co-schedule, go to that 181 headlines. From there you can go. And there's also Uber Suggest by Neil Patel. You can use that for keyword research. LSI Graph is also very good. LSI Graph is a very nice tool which will give you different words. And I'll tell you how to use LSI Graph. So for example, you wanting to write a blog post, okay? Let's come into this and let's type LSI Graph, okay? So let's say you want to write a blog article around particular. Let's look at body energy. Now this tool, what it'll do is it'll go through the search engines and it'll pull up relatable keywords, very closely related keywords that you can use. Okay. Now normally when you type this into like a Google keyword planner or Uber Suggest, it'll give you a lot of keywords, but this is again based on people's intent of what they're searching for. Okay. Now there's a whole technology behind this. I don't want to go into depth on what is LSI Graph and all that. You need to go to this tool. When you put body energy, this will give you some suggestions like human body energy, energy body and physical body, or let's look at how to see human energy field, human aura. You start to get some different perspectives here. Human energy field, scientific proof. So what you can do is, before you write your blog post, if you can make a list of at least 10 or 15 related keywords that this particular tool is suggesting for you, you can use that inside your blog article itself. Or even use these as ideas to write stuff into your sections so that it can become searchable later on. So anyway, SEO is a whole different topic altogether. I'm not a master in SEO. I know many other guys are much better at what they do, but I use all of this to get ideas on copy on what exactly I need to write. Okay. All of you found this useful, just type brilliant in the comment box. Type brilliant in the comment box. Let's come back to the mind map over here. And now let's jump into the next segment where I'm now going to share with you social copy. Okay. So if you're going to be writing for social media, these are the different platforms that there are. Okay. So you have Facebook, LinkedIn, Quora, Instagram, and Twitter. And for social media, the way that you write has to be a little bit more casual style, something which is more where you can use more emoticons and stuff like that. Okay. So the format for social media is curiosity, emotion, call to action. So I generate curiosity, I generate emotion. Sometimes even on my, when you're going in groups, I have my own group right now. In case you guys are not on my group, you can just go to this link. Let me just see if I can pull up that link and share it with you. In case you're watching this live and if you're not yet in my VIP group, let me just put it up here so that you can see it. Okay. Go to sids.co/VIP-group. Okay. Let me just bring this up on the screen. Okay. sids.co/VIP-group. Now, if you come to this group, which you see here, you will be able to see all the different kinds of copy that I'm posting in that group. So some would be just random questions. Some would be just a one-liner, two-liner, like a quote. Some of them would be a little bit more long form. Some of them would be like a story that I've written and all of that stuff. There is different ways that you can use words. So social media, the way that you approach copy it is not rigid. Okay, you need to be very flexible and you need to like move with the flow and arouse the attention of your readers. And how do you do that is by following this simple method what I've given over here, which is curiosity, emotion, call to action. Curiosity is how can you ignite their minds. Emotion is make them feel some feeling, and call to action, make them whatever you want them to do. Click below, comment below, go to this link, check out my website, register for my webinar, whatever. You can make them do whatever you want. Okay, so those are the elements when it comes to copy over here. Okay, and there are different types of stuff that you can do on social media. You can use copy for sharing stories, for sharing lessons learned from life, quotes. It can be other people's quotes or even your own quotes. Questions you can ask them, and also comments. So if you have any comment on a particular situation or whatever, you can bring all of that here. Okay, was this useful, guys? Just type useful in the comment box if this was useful. So we have covered ad copy, email copy, blog copy, social copy, and the last one is sales copy. Okay, so sales copy is pretty much the similar format. If you look at a sales letter, okay, if you go and look at a sales letter, there has to be a catchy headline, a sub-headline, descriptions, social proof, and call to action. These are like the 5 important elements of a sales copy. And I'll give you an example of a sales copy page. Let's see. I'm going to just pull up a sales page. Okay. Let's see if this is available. Okay, just give me a second. Okay, so right now I'm going to take you to the sales page of one of Mindvalley's products. Okay, one of Mindvalley's products. It's called the Gabriel method. Okay, now this guy, he was able to lose insane amount of weight in a short, not short span of time, but over a period of time using the power of his mind. Okay, mind-body approach. So look at this. First is the headline. Let's analyze the copy of this sales page. Okay, he's actually selling his product over here. So transform your body and transform your life. Okay, and they've shown his before and after, kind of image over here. Then straight away there is a video explaining this. Look, all of this is copy. We are giving away a best-selling book 100% free. 100% free, again, very attention grabbing. Okay, so when anyone clicks get the book, they're capturing the lead. Lead generation is happening over here, and possibly the sale is happening after this. Okay, then the Gabriel method, they show all the social proof and how much of work that he's done. Again, there's a call to action over here where all he's been featured. There's all credibility building pieces. Then it comes down to about this guy, like his background and how he was able to lose weight in his little bit of a story. Go and read the copy. You'll understand they've used emotion in those words. Okay. And then they look at his story and where all he's been featured and what's his method and how many people are endorsing him. And then let's go down. I think they'll be able to, a lot of social proof. Okay. So what are you going to be getting like all this is like bonuses and stuff. Okay. And then there's blog posts also. So let's come back here. Now I've just shown you an example of a sales page. There can be other sales pages also, but just to give you an example over here, it had a good headline, sub-headline, description, social proof, call to actions. Yes or no? How many of you noticed all these 5? Just type I noticed it in the comment box. Type I noticed it in the comment box if you noticed all these 5 elements that were there in a sales copy. Okay. And the best way to go, like if you're going to be writing sales copy for your products or whatever, go and look at all of these high performing similar industry based sales letters. Maintain your, pull up your own swipe file. Don't copy them. Don't rip them off. Don't do anything like plagiarism and stuff, but take ideas and make it better, repurpose it, make it unique, make it your own, bring your own flavor to it, and take the patterns from it more than anything else. I love to take patterns from high converting, landing pages and sales pages. Okay. Good stuff. So what I'm going to do is now the next, the 9th secret is not necessarily a secret, but it is something which is to help you move to the next level. Okay. Now I've just shared with you one of the pillars of my entire system, which I call the Freedom Business Model coaching system. Okay. How many of you here would, if you're already my student, just type I'm your student in the comment box. If you've bought my product and if you're inside my community and stuff like that. Okay. Type I'm your student in the comment box. And if you want to be my student, if you want to like get into the game of mastering not only copywriting, but I'm going to teach you traffic generation, copywriting, list building, conversions, and as well as tribe building. That is what I teach in my freedom business model, and I'm going to teach you how to become like a digital coach, because this is just one dimension or one of the spokes of the wheel. Okay, so how many of you would like to be my student? How many of you would like to get on this journey with me on a more long-term basis and we do this together? Yeah, just type I am ready in the comment box. Okay, so if you're ready, what I'm going to do is I'm going to share with you a free video where you can go and watch my 5 crore information business formula. I've done over 5 crores in the last 16 months, sitting at home without any office, without any employees. It's just a 30 minutes video, but I would like you to watch that video after today's session. Okay, and for that video, I'll give you the link towards the end. Please go and watch it. But I would like to know if you'll be 100% committed to watching that video. Just type 100% committed in the comment box. And before I close this video towards the end, after I share all the tools, I'll give you a link to that. Okay. So if you have to move to the next level, it's all a matter of not just knowing the secrets of copywriting, but it is more about how you can use this knowledge of copywriting to sell your own products, to become a coach, and to really create an impact in the world. Because copywriting is just one element, but and most of the marketers, most of the this industry that I'm seeing is everyone is just focusing on just one element. But I want to give you like a holistic success in this game. And what do I mean by holistic success is you need to develop something of great value that you can give to the market. And then when you infuse the right ideas of copywriting into it, it'll take it to a whole new level. Otherwise, it'll end up becoming like you're writing very good copy, but you don't have something substantial to sell to your audience. Now that's where it's not going to be a long-term game. I'm here to help you build a long-term game. And those of you who have typed 100%, I'll give you all a link to it towards the end. Okay, it's a special video. Okay, good. Now let's jump into the tools. I'm going to give you a whole bunch of tools. And I think I already mentioned these tools, but all of you can note this down. Okay, now this is the first golden resource, which is the Gary Halbert letter. Okay, now let me come back here. I told you, there are 2 people that I really admire. All of you note down these 2 names, Gary Halbert and John Carlton. These 2 are the guys that have influenced me the most when it comes to copywriting. There are many other guys who are like doing well right now, but if you go to all the best copywriters right now in the world and ask them, who have you been influenced by? Most of them will point back to Gary Halbert. Okay. If you have never heard of him, just type never heard. If you've heard of Gary Halbert, just type, Gary is awesome. Okay, it's not Gary V here. It's Gary Halbert. Okay, so let's come back over here. Now, if you go there, his website is the GaryHalbertLetter.com. It's a very crappy looking website. Okay, but it has all of his newsletters that he's written for many years. He's no more right now. He's the late Gary Halbert. I think he left this world many years back, but he was one of the original pioneers in copywriting in the offline, in the print world. And then he influenced John Carlton, and John Carlton was one of the initial pioneers in the internet marketing world who influenced guys like Frank Kern and Eben Pagan and all these first generation granddaddies of the internet marketing world. He influenced them. And then now we have like the 3rd, 4th generation copywriters who are coming out of that. Okay, so I'm going back to the source. And if I recommend this resource to you, please keep it. This is like gold. You may not understand the worth of it right now, but the more and more you go read it. In fact, if you want to be a good copywriter, you need to go to the Gary Halbert letter. Go and see all the letters that he's written many years back, back in the 70s and 80s. And you should take a white piece of paper with your pen and you need to rewrite those letters, and it will start internalizing in your system. That is the best way to learn copywriting. Okay. I've not done that consistently, but yeah, I do write a lot of emails and I keep getting inspiration from all over the place, but you'll understand what I'm talking about when you go to that resource. Of course, swipe.co is a phenomenal resource. Number 3 is Google, Answer the Public, BuzzSumo, ClickBank, Quora, and maintaining your own swiped file. How many of you found these resources super valuable? Just type super valuable in the comment box. You don't need to go beyond this. This is, if you just play around with these 8 tools, with these 8 resources that I've put forward on your screen here, that is enough for you to, it's enough for you to be busy to master the game of copywriting. Okay. Good stuff. Okay. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to now give all of you the link to this video first. Okay. And this is the link. Let me just paste the link to this video. But as all of you promised, you need to watch that video till the end and you need to finish it today itself. And of course, I'm going to give a very special offer in that video. For those of you who are interested to get into my coaching system, I'll be giving a special offer. You can buy and get a whole bunch of my courses for a very special price point, okay, which you're going to get over there. So because I believe that there has to be an exchange in value, okay. If you're going to get into my coaching system, there has to be a transaction. Okay, only then you'll value the knowledge what I'm giving you. And if you found this particular video useful till this point, this is nothing. I'm just scratching the surface over here. Once you come into my world, you'll understand the power of what I'm talking about. Okay, so here's the link which I would like all of you to go to. And let me just put this up over here. Note this link, sids.co/formula. Okay, don't go and watch that video right away. Just note down this link. If you've noted this link, just type noted. I'm going to reveal to you my success formula that has helped me go from the scratch to over 5 crores within 16 months without any office or employees, selling digital products and courses as a digital coach. And many people are implementing the same model and getting phenomenal results. Even in fact, today, I have to just share with you on my Facebook group. For me, the most fulfilling part is not about me making the money and all of that. Yeah, that's a byproduct of the game. I'm excited. That's fine. But what gives me the kicks is stuff like this. In my group over here, I made a post in the morning. Okay. Ashish K from my community, he sends me a message on my in my group. Let this load. Okay, it's a little bit slow right now. I don't know why. I think all the browsers is a little bit slow. I'm using like a DSLR camera right now, so I think it's sucking the energy out of my browser over here. Okay, so let's just scroll down. Now this person, one of my students, he achieved, if you see here, 23.46 lakhs. He says 23 lakhs 46,000 in the last 4 months. Actual figure is more than 25 lakhs. Few payments came from other sources. He says, thanks Sids for showing me a new stage of opportunity. Thanks for being a fantastic mentor and taught me how to mentor other people. Now, this guy, he's just one of my various success stories. I've got tons and tons of success stories that are building up every single week because there's a formula to it. There's a recipe for success. Okay. It is not just about taking your knowledge and just going there and just putting it into action. There's a sequence of how to become successful. Like if I give you a recipe for a pizza and if you reorder the sequence of the actions, you're not going to get a pizza. You're going to get something else. You'll get a khichdi or something like that. But if you want the actual success in this game, you have to follow the formula, and that formula is what I've given over here. So you got to watch that video till the end, take action, jump into my course, and you can start learning from tonight. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to jump into the next segment. How many of you would like to have this gift that I prepared for you? Copywriting Mastery course gift. I normally give this gift only for the people who get into my level 2 program. But if you would like this gift, just type I want this gift now. Just type I want this gift now. And there is a way on how you can get it. Okay. I'm not going to give you a link or anything like that. So first step, you need to share this particular video. Okay. Whatever you're seeing this video, this Facebook Live on Facebook, if you're watching, even if you're watching a recording of this, you got to share this video and you need to use a particular hashtag. Use this hashtag, which is Freedom with Sids. So first step is I want you to share this video with hashtag Freedom with Sids. Second step is I want you to take a snapshot. Okay. Take a snapshot of the share that you have done and send me an email with the subject line should be gift request. Subject line of the email should be gift request, just so that I know that you have shared this with the hashtag Freedom with Sids. Even though I'll be able to track it, but still I'm going to reply back to your email with a special link where you can get this course. Okay. It'll be a discount. It'll be $297. And if you click on that link, it'll go to free. Okay. And in the body, just give a snapshot of the image and you need to send it to this email, connect@siddharthrajsekar.com, connect@siddharthrajsekar, siddharthrajsekar.com. And that's the way that, so once you send me that email, I will look at the subject line gift response and I'll reply back to you with a special link, and then you'll get the copywriting mastery. And the only difference is, though you'll be getting the similar concepts in that course, but I'll be giving you a lot of actionable guides. That means I'll make you do some stuff, and unless you finish that, you won't be able to go to the next one. Okay. And this is the course that I normally give for my level 2 students, but I'm going to give it to you for free because you're watching me live and you're probably watching this on YouTube, just so that you get an idea of how this works and how you can master this game in the next 30 days. Okay. So good. How many of you found this useful? Just type super useful in the comment box. And whatever mind map that you're seeing here, all those elements are going to be there even inside. You'll also have some downloads and stuff which you'll get inside. So I'm going to be signing off right now. And those of you who have been here till the end of this video, your next action step is going to be to go to this link, whichever I mentioned over here. Go to sage.co/formula. Go to this link, watch our entire video within 30 minutes, take action, get into my coaching system, and watch the magic unfold. Okay, because as soon as you get in, you'll also be getting a launch orientation video on how to get started on this journey along with me. Okay, good stuff. All the best. Take care, and go and share this video right now. Okay, go and share this so that I can give you that gift too. Bye-bye. God bless.